Now, when Canadians go to the polls on Monday, there are thousands of Indigenous voters who will not be casting their ballots, and that's because they feel Canada is a concept that just does not apply to them. Alison Northcott has the story.
This is our longhouse.
Kenneth Deere doesn't consider himself a Quebec or Canadian citizen. He's Mohawk and Haudenosaunee and says that's why he doesn't vote in Canadian elections.
We believe that we are our own sovereign people from before European contact all the way up until today. So we don't look at the Canadian government as being our government.
The Haudenosaunee or Iroquois Confederacy is a group of 6 nations: the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and Tuscarora.
This is a replica of what we call a two-row wampum.
The two-row wampum is at the heart of the way Haudenosaunee see their relationship with other nations.
One purple row is our people in our canoe. And then the other purple row is a ship with sails. We believe the Canadian government is the ship with sails, And then it's not up to us here in the canoe to decide who steers that ship with sails, That's theirs. They have no business telling us how to steer our canoe.
How many polling stations are there in Kahnawake?
None. And I think if there was one, we would be really shocked and be like, what are you doing here?
Figures from Elections Canada show only 56 people from here on the Mohawk territory of Kahnawake near Montreal voted in the last federal election, out of nearly 8,000 residents. Even at the Band Council offices, elected Chief Gasanahawe Sky Deere says she won't vote in this election.
That's what's been passed down to us through the generations.
The Assembly of First Nations says it respects the Haudenosaunee position, but says Indigenous votes can be a political force for change. Timmy Montour in Kahnawake says he voted federally in 2015 for the first time.
I said, listen, I'm not in my own canoe, and these people are giving me a chance to vote for their leader. I would be crazy not to take the opportunity.
He'll likely vote again this time, even though he says some in his community held it against him.
I almost some people felt like I betrayed them.
We pledge that the noise will be heard from one end of the world to the other.
Kenneth Deere says while some may make a personal choice to vote, he sees a collective duty to resist. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Kahnawake.